On the door close.
Yeah. Alright, hey everyone, welcome to Game 7. This is the final of our February 1K series of the top 8 playoff. It's modern today. I'm Esmond, this is Zencha.
Hi.
Yep, so we are here and we are featuring Kelvin Chu up against Reef Chia. Kelvin Chu is on 4C Omnath Blade, Reef on Grixis Death Shadow. So they've already started to mulligan, right? I think they are going on the first mulligan right now. And we just saw Kelvin Chu in the previous game. He took it down against Eldrazi Tron.
Yeah, against Miguel's Tron. Yeah.
What do you think about this matchup?
So I think this matchup is it's a bit interesting. I think first game it all depends on who draws the removal and who draws the counters, because both have blue this time around.
And they're both very reactive.
Yeah, they're both very reactive. Right now, the Ouse actually is a tech that we see that is meant for Shadow. So that has been punishing so far. But the line here is that Reef has to be aware that Ouse is a main board 4.
Yes.
So if he's playing the Shadow anything bigger than a 5, he's okay. Because then it will just go down to a 2.
Yeah.
But he can't be the one that's greedy. Oh, I play a 1/1 Shadow.
Yeah.
Don't look at this card. Look away. It's nothing. It's just a 1/1. Don't look at it. Yeah.
So Oust has been really like some really good tech against Shadow decks the whole day today.
Yeah.
And so Reef is going first.
Yep.
And I think only he mulligan. Okay.
Yeah. So we see a Mistras Bobble, and the other thing as well that we're seeing right in hand, he chose not to have the Fatal Push, but he has the Kolaghan's Command. So that's just great against the matchup because of the different modes and modalities of it as well.
So flexible.
Yes, and Kevin actually countering spells here with Mana Lake is not that relevant because there's I think there's 4 Snapcaster Mage.
Yes.
Yeah. So
4 Snapcaster Mages.
Yeah. So game 2 when we see the Force of Negations come in, that's actually going to matter more because putting them in exile also affects the angler because you can't really delve with that as well. Yeah. So again,
does he have a Thoughtseize?
Yes, he always has a Thoughtseize. There's no Shadow player that keeps a hand without Thoughtseize. I'm sorry.
That's why he mulled.
Yeah, that's why he mulled. Right.
And wow, look at Kelvin's hand.
Ooh, that's just nasty. You see 2 Omnaths, you see a Teferi. Here, I'm more scared of the Teferi, to be fair. Because you have the Kolaghan's Command, you can't really interact with the Teferi once it's again in play.
And not much point taking 1 Omnath, right?
Yeah. There's no point taking 1 Omnath.
Yeah.
So here it's interesting.
And it's so fast though because of the Hierarch.
Yep.
So Kelvin if he gets a turn 1 Hierarch, it's just gonna accelerate him by 1 turn.
Yeah.
So
we saw him bottle the Fatal Push actually, which might have been
in
a
hindsight,
bit too reactive.
Yeah.
But I think he does have another one in hand. But he flicks so fast. If anything, Reeves is the best flicker we've seen.
So all the deck lists are actually open, so the players actually know what each other is playing.
And it's a very small space that they're playing in. So it's a big shop, but it's a small space. So everyone's been watching each other's game.
Yeah.
So if they don't know what they're doing, then I don't know what's going on.
It's just 8 of them.
And let's not forget that this is Singapore. Everyone knows everyone.
So they're all familiar with each other, very familiar. And they're all very good players. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. As evidenced by the fact that I'm not there.
Okay, so Reef with Delta here. Probably taking another 3.
So interesting here that Kevin chose not to play the mum actually.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, there's not much point because he doesn't have a turn 3 play.
He doesn't have a turn 3 play and doesn't want to open it up. But it doesn't tap on turn 2.
So
it's an interesting choice, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the way Kevin's playing a bit more. He's hedging his bets. He doesn't want to get caught out by a Fatal Push.
Yeah. Because it forces Reef to kind of maybe leave up the mana inefficiently,
right.
perhaps. Yeah. Alright, so now Reef is tapping out for double
Death Shadow.
And you were just saying
he's gonna get ousted here, right?
But no, the thing is that he saw his hand.
Oh right.
So
he knows there's no oust.
There's no oust. So it's safe.
So the triggering moment here is if that Kevin plays an oust. Kevin drew that oust.
Both shadows will die.
Both shadows will die.
Yes.
Because the live game the game state will check the live game first.
Yeah. So alright. Yeah. So Reef just I guess is going for the more aggressive route.
More aggressive route. I mean,
and that's not an oust.
There's not an oust. There is a Horizon Canopy. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the mum come down here as a chum blocker.
For sure.
Yep. And you know he needs to get rid of it. Yeah. So interesting actually, he might not have even chum block because it just represents Omnath with a mana free. Sorry, it just represents Ona on turn 3.
Do you see a fatal push? I
I do see a Kolaghan's command, which can
Ah.
actually interact with the mum, and you know that there is something coming down right now.
Yeah. And Reeve now can actually get his red mana if he needs to.
Yeah,
with
which he
the-
will do, I believe.
Bloodstained Maya. And that's gonna grow the shadow again.
So the fear he has here, if there is a Force of Negation main board, you don't want to actually do this on your turn. You want to do it on his upkeep, because you know he can't float the mana. He can't cast the Omnath in response.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he chooses to fetch now. So I think he does. He probably understands that there is not gonna be any
Interaction.
interaction. He's gonna fetch shock, so the shadows are gonna get really big, and there are no blocks
Yeah,
as well.
4/4.
Yep. So 4/4 is coming in for 8 damage as well.
So very fast clock actually. I mean, this is turn 3.
Yeah, it's a turn 3.
Turn 3 with.
Yeah, the games have accelerated, but we're gonna see
yeah.
Kolaghan's command here come out.
Yep. So I guess this is before blocks. As
Yeah,
well.
this is before block.
Mm.
After attackers declare, so he's
Yeah.
gonna
Yep. So Kelvin just discarding as well from command.
Yeah, Battle Skull and the hierarchy. You're not gonna cast Battle Skull.
Not anytime soon. No.
Yeah, you're dead next turn, so you drop the fairy, that buys you a single turn. Because
Yes.
you can bounce one.
Yeah.
He's gonna fetch.
Ouch.
Go down to 10.
Yep.
Shadows at 4.
Yeah, this buys him a turn.
Buys him 1 turn, but if there is a Timo Battle Rage, it doesn't matter.
True.
Because he just cast it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, the fairy bouncing also helps him dig further in for an oust.
Yeah,
perhaps.
and else as
Yeah.
well. It doesn't have the mana to play both now because Reef has just played this beautifully. He's attacked the hand, he's attacked the board.
I mean, turn 1 Thoughtseize into turn 2,
Yeah.
double shadow.
Just like Van Gogh,
Jeez.
he's painting a scene to victory.
It's because of the sleeves.
Yeah.
The better sleeves will win.
Go
I'll
Reef.
be rooting. Alright,
Yeah.
rooting for Reef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open him. Do you lose to Kevin?
I believe Kelvin is undefeated right now.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think so.
So he must have knocked someone out. So
Yes.
so we do see the bounce and the draw as well.
Did he draw anything relevant? I
He
didn't
doesn't have the
catch.
mana to play it this turn as well. So
But I think Reeve will probably still go face here.
it depends.
Just what do you think?
I think you're not that scared of the fairy because but you have to remember that Ouse is sorcery, and by playing the fairy up, you actually allow sorcery to become instant speed.
Mm.
So you get a 1 mana instant speed that kills your shadow or lowers the damage on it. So
Yes.
yeah, so playing the shadow reveal because it's open knowledge at this point.
Yeah.
I think he drew a land. Kevin has just been drawing lands this whole game.
Yeah, the whole day actually. But he's still winning. He draws his answers when he needs it. Yeah.
Maybe Magic is a game that needs lands.
Of course. Yeah. You always need lands.
Yeah, the EDH, I keep a 1 land. I'm like, I'm sure I'll see 30 of my 30 lands.
Okay, so Reef here decides to go for the Teferi.
Yep. So you see a Polluted Delta, 1 card in hand right now. I don't think we got a chance to see what it was.
Yeah.
We do see the Ouse
Oh,
come down.
wow.
Yeah, but right now the shadows actually won't die to the Ouse. So they go to a 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll go to a 1. So Ouse is just
No, but he
outraged.
gets rid of one shadow.
He gets rid of 1
Yes.
shadow, yeah. So he will
Yep.
Ouse 1. But the problem is if there is a Stubborn Denial in hand right
Oh,
now.
yes.
Yeah, so this is the blue version. It's not the it's not the
Yes.
Jun version. He has interaction.
He does have interaction. He has main board, 3 Stubborn Denials.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, so he's just gonna fetch first.
Fetch shock in response is great because then your shadows actually you're not gonna take as much. It's not gonna go down to a 1 basically. He's gonna completely
6.
negate it. He's gonna keep it at a 4. Because you were shot for 3, you go down to 3 and then also gain him 3, so his life will stay at 9.
Really?
Yeah, because right now it's 9, so Shadow will drop and then also pass back the 3, so he doesn't net gain life.
But doesn't that shadow increase in power as well?
Yeah, that Shadow increase in power as well. But it'll still bounce back, but it'll stay 4.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so there's no real change.
Right,
so
right.
he's basically negating Ulcer's
Yeah.
life gain. He's just making it put creature on top of the library. Which is heads up play from him,
Yeah.
keeping it as
Yeah.
well.
But
So,
still, I mean, that was the
yeah.
best that Kelvin could do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we know what the next card is Shadow. And that is a Timo
Uh,
Battle Rage, I believe. Kevin's at
Really?
8.
Not a bolt?
Was it a bolt, Timo?
Okay, anyway.
We're gonna find out now.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
He's just gonna do the 4
Yeah.
there, yep.
Yeah. I mean, a rage is not enough to kill anyway.
Yep, not enough here.
Mm.
And you want to represent actually that you do have the interaction.
Yeah.
I tell you, the red cards are so hard to see. You see a red border, like
Yes.
I guess it's one of your cards.
It's a red card. I wonder if he plays the. He doesn't have to play the next shadow actually.
Yeah.
'Cause this is lethal already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it's a bolt, if he has a bolt.
Yeah. Bolt also is lethal to that.
Oh,
You-
but Kelvin has a Omnath,
Omnath.
and that's gonna gain him life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a blocker as well.
And a
I'm not-
blocker,
I'm
yeah.
not doing so much.
So draws a card, draws a sword.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Can he stabilize from this?
Can he come back? Okay, yep, so he gains 4 to
Yeah.
9.
So 2 cards in hand. We don't know what one is.
Hmm.
Suspect one is Timor Battle Rage as well. Or it could be a bolt.
He's praying that Grief
Mm.
doesn't have removal. Right?
Yeah. But even then, his removal, he has to have the Colligan command because he can't fetch for a thing to to push the Omnath.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he has no revolt trigger yet.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
so-
he only has Bolt, Push,
Mm.
and this. Oh, he has Dismember actually.
Yeah, this member would just be lethal, so then we
Yeah.
would just be griefing him.
So Reef is
Yeah.
just getting in.
Yeah.
It's a 4/4.
So this
for
is
now.
interesting for Reef. He's trying to tell Kevin, are you gonna you think I can kill you? We're gonna trade. So we're gonna take the trade.
Yep. So Reef.
So
Ooh,
there
that is a
team-
battle
Yeah,
rage,
there is
yeah.
a battle rage here.
And yeah, I guess he has to do this, right?
Yeah.
To
So now he keeps the shadow alive.
Yeah.
He takes 4 in.
Yeah.
He's gonna cast the other shadow. And he still represents stubborn denial.
yeah, always representing.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
wow,
Sky
Kelvin
Clay.
with his top decks.
Yeah, top decking into game 1 right now.
Is that another? That was another Omnath.
That's
right?
another Omnath and there's a
Jeez.
Skyclave as well. So he can Skyclave, Chum Block, he can Omnath gain life,
Yeah.
and Chum Block as well. But I think Skyclave is the only one that keeps him alive. Because Omnath he can't kill both shadows. So
Skyclave can't kill either.
Skyclave can put the one shadow down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can
take one permanent.
take one
yeah.
permanent and Chum Block.
Yeah.
And then buys you another turn to get the Omnath down.
Well, Omnath, at
Yeah.
this stage, he still trades, right? So
Yeah.
and he gains life.
No, but he trades, but then it can't block the other shadow.
Ah yes.
Yeah, so he has to play Skyclave here.
Well, he can gain 4 life.
Yeah, Shadow is a 4, so yeah, he
Yeah.
can get 4. This is like blue cards.
Decisions.
Decisions.
Yeah, but I think going Skyclave gives him the option to crack the canopy as well.
Yeah,
Right.
It leaves mana open
Yeah.
as well to do stuff.
Yeah, can represent like a league
or something.
Yeah. But I think he wants to get the sword though. Eventually,
Not this turn.
Not this turn, but soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Omnath.
It is the
It
Omnath.
is Omnath, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna see the draw. Ooh, it's a red and 6. So red and 6 Omnath is
Jeez.
just it's just disgusting.
Yeah, and he goes back up to 9.
Yep. Draws a card.
So he's gained
Yeah.
8 life already.
Yeah.
Yep, so leaving up the mana.
This member here also would be lethal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, because they become 8 each.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
All depends. Kevin said we know he has a Skyclave. We knew he draws a sword.
I don't think he has any
Yeah.
interaction.
I think that is
Dismember?
No, the Inquisition. Like,
Okay. Wow, so he's gonna take the Skyclave, right?
it has. I think it has to be
It has to be
Skyclave.
Skyclave, right?
Skyclave stabilizes Kevin's board.
Yeah.
But then we don't have the information on what the Reef last card. I think this might be a check clear.
Could be, could be. Maybe not, because Kelvin doesn't have any interaction now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So just checking that that's a sort of feast and famine, perhaps. I wonder why he's looking through the graveyard.
Mm.
Yep, so just writing down all the cards.
Mhm.
Pretty good game, huh? So far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see why both players are in
the
the spot.
finals,
Yeah, they're playing very tightly around their
Yeah,
decks.
yeah, But
polished
Reef
players.
has just been battering Kelvin. Kelvin is just hanging on, man.
You know, it's that meme like, let me in, let me in.
Omlav is just there.
Yeah, that's why. It's literally, they're representative of the colours of Magic as well. Like the
yeah,
Grixis.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah, this is what Richard Garfield attended.
Magic at its best.
In multiple languages. I think I've seen Korean, Japanese, Russian, Spanish today.
And all the different arts.
Yeah,
you got
right.
showcase, full art, extended art.
It's been a treat. It's
Yeah.
been a treat. You know, if anything, Singaporeans bling out their stuff.
Except for his sleeves. That's the one disappointment.
Yes, yeah. Maybe he thought it was going to be green screen, you know. So. Okay, so you see hard choices here with the Inquisition.
Maybe he's thinking about the sword.
Yeah, the way it is done, it looks like he has a Death Shadow in his hand.
Oh,
so.
okay, so yeah, he's looking through the graveyard because of Ren and 6.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, because of the triggers
the-
on
yeah,
the
yeah,
arm now.
yeah.
So
because
So,
getting back the lens.
what kind of that kind of shows as well that right now that he doesn't actually have a way to. He does have Teemo Battle Rage, but it's not enough, I believe.
Is it Battle Rage?
Oh, he already used the
Yeah,
Battle
he
Rage.
used it
Sorry,
already.
yeah. So
Yep, so
No
trading there.
So is he? Problem is Skyclave just is gonna wreck him here.
Yeah.
So we didn't see what they drew. Draws again.
It's a
Has a
land,
planes.
yep.
Was it a spell queller?
I can't tell. Oh, it's a Hierarch, I think.
Okay, so it does get
Yeah.
exiled.
And a Hierarch here.
Yeah. Which means now the Skyclave is swinging for 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Value down.
It's a 3-turn clock.
He's gonna push. So he
okay.
did have the push, so he was kind of expecting that. You know, he can't interact with that much for push it.
Yeah.
But you know, the Noble Hierarch does get a chance to block it as well.
So Reef just top decking now.
Ooh,
Serum Visions. Wow. Card that you are
Yeah.
very familiar with.
Yeah, one of my favorite cards in Magic. We see actually a Fatal Push and a Bobble.
Hmm.
So here is a bit
Probably doesn't
awkward. Yeah,
want-
he wants the
yeah.
bottom both as
Yeah.
well. I wouldn't mind keeping the Bobble, to be fair.
Hmm.
Because you know it represents seeing the next card and drawing as well. Oof, 106.
Kelvin. He's
Yeah.
top deck like three.
Yeah,
three.
The thing is
bombs.
now the mount can actually get equipped to the sword and
Yeah.
swing it. So,
Yeah.
and then that represents.
Yeah. And then he gets to cast a Ren
Yeah.
and 6 after this.
Yep.
And it discards, gets rid of Reeve's hand
Yeah.
as well. So yeah, Kelvin just grinding this one
Yeah.
out.
Oh, so we don't see
Yeah,
where
we don't see it. The camera doesn't catch that. But it's definitely Ren and 6 now, taking out that token.
Yep. I think Kevin actually managed to claw his way back into this game.
Yeah.
All the top deck moment right now.
I mean,
I
the
think it's
thing
a
is,
pass go.
the thing is, Reeve has been drawing well as well because
Yeah.
he hasn't been
Yeah,
flooding out.
yeah.
You know, he hasn't.
It's just that
It's
he hasn't seen his stubborn denials. He hasn't seen his
yes,
counter
yes,
magic.
yes.
So you know, with Kevin being able to like resolve it. Oh, he does
Ooh.
draw the Death Shadow.
Third one.
Yeah, there's a 6. There's a 7. It's a 7, sorry.
Yeah.
So right now it all depends. Does Kevin have a way to interact with it? Because he can't swing in with the mount. The mount can block it indefinitely for now.
Mm.
Yeah, but if there's any kind of interaction, he buys back the Horizon Canopy. He's gonna draw off it
there,
again.
Yeah.
Remember when Horizon Canopy was the $100 card?
Wait, but isn't this lethal? Oh no, Mum is 3.
Yeah, Mum is 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
4
only- yeah.
is 2 off.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oof,
On thin ice. My gosh.
Yeah, but I believe he does run a Feed the Swarm, right? In the sideboard, so we will see that game too
Feed
for
the
sure.
Swarm, yeah.
So
Feed the
again-
Swarm only gets rid of enchantments though, and creatures.
Yes, and
Yeah.
creatures. So he can kill the on thin ice.
Oh yes, of course, yeah. No, I was
so-
thinking about the sword. Yeah, yeah.
and then
You're
the
right.
shadow comes back
Yeah,
stronger.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he scoops
yeah.
it up. Calvin just
Yeah.
telling him to take back his card.
Yeah, so I remember my first time ever winning on a my DNT in Legacy. I had equipped my mom of runes with all my swords, and she came in like for the goblin kill, and the guy was just like, "What?
What happened?
Yeah, mom can fight too, man."
Secretly, 1 power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GTA on her, buff her up.
But oh my gosh, what a game!
Yeah, no, that was a great
Yeah,
game.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Reef had Battle Rage, he had Push, he had everything, right?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
not
just-
enough threats,
yeah.
I would say. Not
No,
enough
the
threats.
problem was, I think the Omnavs gave him a total of
Yeah,
like
eight-
6 lives.
eight life.
8 lives.
Eight
8
life,
lives.
Two
That's
Omnavs.
Two Omnavs.
Yeah.
It's such a nonsensical card. Wizards, what were you doing, man? We want to make white stronger. That's a white card.
Yeah, that's a white card. Oh, but wait, there's also blue and green.
Yeah, and red for some reason. That's right.
Yeah, so sideboard, well, he has so many options, right?
Yeah, interesting. He actually has the weathered runestone inside, which I quite like.
Stops Ren and 6.
Yeah, stop Ren and
stops
6.
Ren
and
and 6.
6. Um,
Weathered runestone, it only stops non-lands.
Here, after looking at all these playlists today, I think the next time I try to qualify for a 1K, I'm just gonna play a deck that has Blood Moon main board.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The mana bases are so greasy.
Yeah, it's
really.
like, oh my god, you guys are playing this color's fine. I'll play a mono red prison in.
I mean, do they even have basics? Like one each, maybe?
No, they don't.
Yeah, there we go. One
they-
island, one
one
swamp.
Yeah, time to bring back my electro balance.
So I guess Kelvin here is gonna go for his Veil of Summers again.
Yep.
Maybe more removal. Yep, definitely removal.
Something nice. I think you're definitely bringing the Forces of Negation because you want to fight the Summon Denials. Yep. So, Arab Champion as well. So actually he has quite a suite of things that he wants to bring up. But what's he taking out here?
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing a lot of work though. So
Yeah.
it's tough. So I think he actually might want to get rid of the Spell Quellers here.
You think so?
Yeah.
What about the Trackers or the Stoneforge?
I think the trackers just represent card value, and the Quellers die quite easily to like dismember and stuff like that.
Right.
You
Yeah,
give
yeah,
them easier targets.
True.
And like with the tracker, you can pump it up. It's
Yeah.
card value. It's hard. I mean, I don't play it. I'm just hypothesizing here.
Because
Yeah.
Queller is kind of a temporary removal.
It's such a good list. Right? It's like so much clutter in it. Like, you know, if anything, you just go, I'm playing 64 cards.
Yeah. But the thing is, Queller with Teferi makes just blocks everything out.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
becomes
Teferi,
hard removal. Yeah. But Reef has a lot of options as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Stubborn Denial, Brutality. Does that hit walkers?
Yeah. No, it doesn't, but you can attack his hand.
Hit
So
his
yeah,
hand,
so you're gonna always want to attack the hand early on.
Oh, there's another Colligan's command
Yeah.
in the sideboard. Yeah.
That one Layla on the Void annoys me until today. I think I will annoy me for the rest of my time. Because one.
Just one.
Like, how lucky do you infinitely need to be to have one Layla on the
To
Void?
find a ley line, right?
I'm just gonna have a Layla in starting hand.
I might multiple, trying to find it.
Yeah, I play like Electro Balance. With Layla of Sanctity, I mount to like 3 to see it, and I'm like, haha!
And immediately you're down to 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, but against Burn, I'm like, do what you want to do, man. I'm perfectly fine. I'll take 1 damage a turn.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the final. It's game 2. This is Zenja.
Hi, sorry. I'm leaning out of the frame.
Yeah. So Kelvin took that one down. Kind of a comeback win. I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah. Coming back from getting
Yeah.
beaten down. AA, why did he not?
Yeah, we also
acquisition?
thought that he should have gone for the
The Skyclave,
Skyclave.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he was just very afraid of the Ren getting a value with the Omnath in play as
Yeah,
well at that
for
point of
sure.
time. Because then Omnath is doing more than just it's gaining him 4 mana as well.
4 mana.
Just doing Omnath stuff, right?
So the interaction with Ren and 6 and Omnath. But at that point in time, because of his Death Shadow on board, I thought the Skyclave would hurt him even more.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So that's a good question, AA. One that we might never know the answer to.
Yeah, exactly. We do see Kevin keeping the Ren and 6.
Ren and 6, yeah. And looks like there's a Queller as well. But Reef just
Gonna play that turn one.
Thoughtseize maybe?
Oh, Serum
No,
Visions.
Serum Visions. Alright. Whoa, I see Snapcaster.
Yeah, finally you're gonna see the Snapcaster.
Yeah.
And finally I'm wrong. This is a player who has not kept a
Thoughtseize.
Yeah, I thought this. Oh no, he's gonna lose now. Well, yeah, Snapcaster is a card we've not seen. It's been in a lot of decks, but we've not seen it yet.
It's a 4-off as well in this deck. So
What?
just
Yeah, move my-
switching on.
I should move my mouse away from that. Huh?
So just deciding on something. Right, scrying. I think there was a bolt there.
There was a bolt and an arid mess, and a bloodstained Maya. Sorry. Keeping both on top is interesting.
Yeah.
I think the bolts just get rid of the Ren and 6, which is probably gonna come down soon.
Right.
So you just want it there, and with the Snapcaster in hand, it kind of represents the stuff as well. Also interesting, if he chooses not to, he can play the fetch land. Yeah, but he chooses to draw the bolt, so he knows it's there. It's Christ another 2. We see a Death Shadow and another bolt. But now he's a bit of an awkward position because he can't actually fetch with the land until he draws the card. So he's only doing this distant and laying a Mesa, I believe. Sorry, a Bloodstain.
A Bloodstain, yeah.
So either one of his fetch lands, he won't crack it because he wants the Death Shadow. You're not gonna, oh no, oh no. That's the trouble I had away from like playing mono colors to playing like fetch lands. Like, oh, I'm gonna draw this card. I'll crack, and oh no. Why is that not a Death Shadow? Why did I draw a forest? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
scrying wrongly.
Scrying wrongly. Oh my god. Yeah. Which is why I know Gift Storm why they don't run fetches anymore, because you don't want to do that to yourself after a very complicated round. We see again the Triumph picked up. Just such a great mana fixing card. Yeah.
So strong.
Yeah, I mean, I think lands like this is where we should be in Magic, right? Like, it comes in tap, fixes 3 colors.
And it's still fetchable.
Fetchable, yeah. Not $600,000 card.
But I don't know how many does he run even.
I think they should run one Triumph, yeah.
Yeah, just one.
One.
Yeah, just one roll.
Yeah, most of them, most decks run one Triumph nowadays. There's also there's a Mardu Stoneblade that's going around. That's quite nice as well. It also runs one.
Just one, yeah.
Yeah, I actually like the Mardu look quite a lot, but with the fetch lands being the prices they are right now, no. I'll wait for the reprint. So we do see that ran at 6.
Yep.
So the unfortunate thing is that he has a choice to make here. He can actually fetch and shock the Ren at 6 now, right? But he will lose his Death Shadow.
Yeah.
If he wants to be mana efficient, he has to do that.
Yeah.
And then that means he's playing off the back of the Snapcaster Mage, which is an interesting choice. But because Ren comes in with 4 loyalty, I believe.
Well, it looks like he's going for it.
Yeah, he's going to fetch in response, but he can't actually react until Kevin chooses the mode.
Yeah.
Just scaring Kevin here. Do you have a 1 mana?
Spell Snare.
It'll be high. It might be a Stubborn Denial actually, now that you think about it.
Does it hit walkers?
I can't remember what Stubborn Denial hits anymore.
No, I don't think. Stubborn Denial.
I just gotten screwed by it so many times. I do not want the English definition of Stubborn Denial.
It's a 1 mana negate. But he needs a creature with power 4. Right.
No, 4 is if he wants to counter that spell.
Right.
So now he can pay 1,
yeah. Okay.
So he did stub it? Yeah, he did stub it. So so he did have the stub in hand, which is correct. Yeah, so that was why he drew it. But he can't throw away his shadow to draw the shadow.
No,
so
that's a Street Wraith. Yeah.
Is it a Street Wraith?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Street Wraith. Yeah. I thought he was a pro level player.
I mean, I think it was worth it though.
Yeah,
definitely worth it.
You don't want to interact with Rand 6 as well. You do have a Bauble here. You do have a Snapcaster Mage. So your Stub Denial actually is getting double value right now.
So good. Okay, so Calvin just fetching there again, down to 17.
Yep. Say what you want about the new Snowlands. I prefer the Modern Horizon ones. They're just so clean, right? Yeah.
Full art.
Yeah, full art.
Yep, Alfred, we figured it out. Thanks.
Thanks, Alfred, coming in.
Alfred.
Again with the statistical analysis.
If we don't know the card, we should just ask him. Like, Alfred, what does this card do?
I think he's still doing his fitting. So he chose to bobble Kevin here, by the way, seeing the top of Kevin's deck, so he gets more information as well. He'll draw, additionally on the upkeep as well. So he'll draw again.
Yep. And Spell Queller?
Yeah, it's Super Queller. But you see, now keeping that bolt, which he drew off the Serum Visions, means that Queller is not as strong as it is.
Yeah, for sure.
So...
No, he took out Bolt, I think hit that Queller.
Oh, Bolt to the Queller, yeah.
So
many Quellers
going on. Yep. So Reef with just 2 fetch lands.
Yep.
But
fetch lands represent 6 points of damage on a shadow.
Yeah. Kelvin, it looks like he has a lot of...
He's flooding out again.
No, he has a lot of bombs in hand.
Does he?
There's a Battle Skull, Apparition, Teferi, Queller.
Right. I need to get my eyesight checked, man. I saw the last 3 as plain. I was like, oh no, that's the Sky Claim.
So he has he has a ton of stuff in his hand. But only 3 mana for now.
So it's actually the reverse. He's locked out of mana yet again.
Yeah.
He can play the Teferi, but he's just gonna eat into the Stubborn Denial right here.
Yeah. And I don't think he wants to play the higher up.
Yeah.
Because that turns off all his interaction, Alright, so Reef here just gonna...
He's thinking about it. As soon as Kevin touches his land, he's like, I'll fetch too, man. You wanna do this? Let's do this. Yep, so he chooses to fetch and shock now, so he'll go down to 10, he'll go down to 6.
You think he's gonna shock?
Yeah, the shadow player is always shocking.
He doesn't need to, right?
Yeah,
Because
oh no, he doesn't shock that.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. So this
he
is
wants
why I
to
don't
show off
play,
his lens.
Oh, his beta basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful basics.
Yeah. I got cool basics too, Kevin. What are you gonna do?
That's why they're in the finals.
Yeah. It's the aesthetic.
Yep, taking 2 more. But the thing is that he hasn't had many threats on board.
Yeah. Oh, as
Well,
you said.
until now. Until now.
Yeah.
So it looks like Kelvin has to try and take it,
Yeah.
right? With
But
the-
yeah, we see the
There's
dismember
a
come in.
dismember.
Such a nasty
Ouch.
tag. So that's a 9/9 Death Shadow
Yeah,
now.
that's huge.
He went from small boy to big boy all of a sudden.
Yeah. And lucky he didn't shock there, right?
Yeah, but he does have a Skyclave in hand.
Yeah.
But now the Stubborn Denial will actually, the Snapcaster will trigger, it counters all spells now.
Yep.
So I think the game's actually gonna, he does see the Stub Denial, it is a 9/9, he's just gonna Snapcaster the mage.
Snapcaster the mage.
Oh my god, that's gonna be my YouTube channel name.
Snapcaster the mage. Oh my god, that's pretty good
It's
actually.
pretty good actually. Copyright.
Snap mage. Snap mage the stubborn denial.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but
Counters
yeah.
all spells, right?
Yeah, now that it has Ferocious turned on, it will counter. I have it open here.
Yes, yeah. So I think he's... Does he see that line? Or is he
I mean,
choosing not to?
he has to.
He should, right?
Yeah.
Definitely should.
Yeah. But he can respond to the trigger.
He might...
Yeah,
maybe
that's
he's
right.
thinking about Snap Bolt instead.
Snap Bolt won't get rid because it will ETB, it will remove the shadow and then...
But then if the trigger hasn't resolved and the Skyclave goes away, then it will never exile, right?
Oh, that's interesting actually.
Yeah, so I think that's what he's trying
Alfred?
to clarify.
Can you bolt in response to the trigger? No, but
Because I think if the trigger hasn't resolved and then
Yeah.
the Skyclave leaves the field, then
but no, the Skyclave has to target as an enter, right?
yeah. But it never resolves,
Yeah.
right?
If you want to talk about it, the question was if you
Bolt.
if you do the Oblivion Ring trick on Skyclave operation, like you let the leaf
Leave the referee trigger
yeah,
resolve first.
Will you make the token? Yeah, the answer is no.
Because Death Shadow never released the field, right? Never.
Because there's no reference point for the exiled card.
So does Death Shadow get exiled?
Yeah, because the enter
Ah.
still resolved. Yeah.
But he could have snapped stubborn, right?
Well, that wasn't what they asked me lah. So
Okay, so we've just talked to our head judge Matthew.
Yeah.
And they were trying to figure out about the Snap Bolt interaction with
Yeah.
Skyclave. Alright, Alfred is here as well to clarify.
Yeah.
So the thing is that Reef had Stubborn Denial in the graveyard. But
Actually,
he
no,
chose
he's
not
just
to.
doing Collagen Command.
Okay, so alright, so what happened is that Apparition resolved, took the shadow, and then Reef decided to Collagen's command.
Yes. I'm sorry, I look a bit perplexed because
Yeah.
I am.
So we don't know if that's the best thing he
Yeah.
should have done, but that
Yeah.
happened.
Sorry. Yeah.
And now
Inquisition,
Reef with an Inquisition.
maybe Nerve's getting the better of him right there.
Yeah, could be. So seeing an oust.
So, sorry, Alfred, correct us if I'm wrong, but on that turn he could have just Snapcaster, Stubborn Denial, the Apparition, right? Right? We're not going insane, right? It's not a whole day of casting that's made my brain mush.
No, but I think it's still non-creature.
Oh, still, so even with Ferocious, it's still non-creature.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't change the non-creature. to
Ah,
creature,
okay, so yeah, so then
Alright.
we've just gone insane
Yes,
over an entire day.
Too
of
many
casting.
spells.
Yeah, Alfred, don't type, we make us look bad. How do we delete the comment?
So,
just messing
wow,
around.
Reef here with a major decision actually, because there's the fairy, there's tracker, there's oust.
Yeah, but there's no lens.
There's no lens for so Battle Skull doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think Hierarch doesn't really matter as well, but
Yeah.
maybe I think the fairy, right?
It depends. The fairy turns off your Snapcaster. That's very true.
Yeah.
But in response to that, you can always just Snapcaster Stubborn D. So I think actually Tireless Tracker is something that you want.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Well,
you can counter. Sorry, you can counter the fairy, but you can't
Yeah.
counter the Tireless Trackers with it. Oh, okay now.
well, looks like he's just gonna take
Ours is not that bad here because you don't have a shadow anymore.
yeah.
So you're just
Taking the
gaining train.
engines,
Yeah, you're getting
yeah.
train life, and you're not ruining your
Yeah.
deck variants. Now Kevin doesn't draw a land. He's not doing much.
But the thing is that both his tracker is down, and that's Omnath.
Ooh, so he does get the higher up. He's one turn off it.
Mm.
Yeah, so you know. It's interesting. How many cards in hand is it? Reef one?
Just one, yeah. And it's the Snapcaster.
Right. We know it's a Snapcaster as well.
And the thing is that he didn't see Kelvin's Omnath.
Yes.
So maybe that's why he chose not to bolt the Hyrule.
Yeah.
Because if he knew about Omnath, I'm sure he would have bolted it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Omnath's gonna come down.
Yeah, and what a draw. What a draw for Kelvin. But no land, so it doesn't get the trigger.
Yeah, no triggers. But
He draws
yeah.
But
don't forget, Reese is at 2.
oh, he did draw land.
He did a raw land, so now he's gonna gain life,
Yeah.
go to 2.
My goodness.
I'm not turning the corner here. Yet again.
So,
It pleases me, but it displeases me that such a greedy deck is doing so well as well.
know,
Like, it's like, yeah, but no! Shouldn't you be punished for your like lack of streamlinedness? But it can just correct itself so over and over again.
And that's the
right?
power of Hyrule.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He had no land, Zara became a land,
Yeah.
and then taps in.
And
Now-
if only Reef had just bolted the Hyrule.
Yeah,
But
correct.
he didn't
He
know.
didn't,
first,
there's no way for him to have guessed that line.
Yeah.
We do see a fatal push come in. He does.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so he can bobble. Sorry,
Oh, so it's a
it's
bobble.
yeah.
So taking a look at Kelvin's, you
Yeah.
can't see it.
Yeah, right now the problem is.
The problem is Better Skull.
No, the problem is he has lethal. He can oust. Yeah, he has to Snapcaster, but Kevin can pay for it.
Yeah.
He ousts the token and he swings in for lethal.
Yep. Oh wait, he has an apparition.
Yeah, so it doesn't
that's
matter.
lethal, yeah?
Lethal either way.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but then he has to snap to block, right?
Oh, he has a snap block,
Yeah.
but Kevin has 5 mana, so he can Skyclave and he can oust.
Ah, right, yeah.
If there is an oust right at the end of his hand.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's in front.
oust.
Yeah.
I think it's an oust.
Yeah, so he can oust, and then once the Snapcaster nonsense happens, then he can see that actually, he can just
Yeah.
Skyclave the Snapcaster as well. No, that still won't be lethal, sorry. Because now the 1/1 doesn't get removed because the Snapcaster comes in. So yeah, you're right. He can buy 1 more turn.
No, it's correct. Skyclave gets rid of the token, right?
Yeah, but Snapcaster get rid of the token, but it's still a Snapcaster.
Yeah, oust.
Then oust, yeah. Sorry.
No, but he doesn't have enough. Oh, he has enough white because of Hyrule. Yeah.
Sorry. It depends on how Kevin structures the
Yes,
hand.
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so if he ousts first, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh,
he's
it's
just
better
okay, we're just
yeah.
Kevin gonna play the
Trust-
longer game.
you're just gonna trust
yeah,
Kelvin.
Yeah, Kevin's just like, I'm going to hard cast a better skull. What are you gonna do, man? So now you have to block.
Yep, so Alfred just telling us that Stubborn can't counter Skyclave.
No, can counter the oust.
Yes. No, just the previous...
Yeah, the previous thing. Oh, you're lagging, Alfred. But he's been right the whole time, so.
Oh, but look at that. This is a blowout.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, he Snapcasted. What did he...
Oh, Apparition can't remove tokens. Ah, good spot.
Alright.
Okay.
So he really is our statistic.
Yes.
We need you here, Alfred. Why are you getting married and stuff?
So, in case you're watching this replay on
Yeah.
the YouTube channel, we're getting a lot of things wrong. So look in the chat and look at Alfred's comments.
Yes. Oh, but we see a Stoneforge here coming in. Yeah.
Stoneforge.
Maybe don't upload this to Reddit. So you have to chum block here.
Yep, yep.
There's no other option.
Yeah, and he just doesn't have to waste his hours,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's a slow grind here.
Yeah, so Stoneforge probably gonna get
Another
his,
better skull.
Yep.
Yep. I don't think there's a way back right now.
Yeah, there's just so many threats on board right now.
Yep, it's a Delta.
Yeah, because
He's flooded on lands though. The 3-color deck has more lands than the 4.
I know, right?
How many lands does he run? Sorry, give us.
The 4-color deck has 4 lands.
That's all he needs.
That's all he needs.
So 8, 10, 13. Wow, he runs 18 lands and he's drawn, he's
Wow.
played. He's gonna talk to
Yep,
himself to
he's gonna die. So going out
Yep.
on his own terms.
Yep.
Uh,
Very Grixis Death
yeah.
Shadow there. So
But wow, I mean, that was
Yeah.
still kind of a comeback.
yeah.
Right.
That's
just-
very swingy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very
we
swingy.
we got the interactions with Stubborn and I quite messed up. Yeah. So a long day of casting there, but I think overall
Yeah.
Kevin played very tight.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. And I think Reef also played very well.
Yeah.
But just his lands, flooding out.
Yeah, he got flooded out quite badly as well.
Yeah.
And there was a chance for him to have that shadow, but he chose to bolt instead. So yeah, so maybe that will come back to question whether if he had another land, if he had kept the bolt instead on the top, because actually he chose to draw the bobble over the bolt.
Yeah. Yep.
So interesting choices there overall. Some lines that may have taken, but yeah, the flooding didn't help as well.
Flooding was bad.
Yeah.
And Kelvin just drew so well.
Yeah, such a good draw. Like
And
the
this
higher
deck,
up.
yeah, he needs exactly just 4 lands, right?
Yeah,
He can play everything.
Yeah, Hara comes in and the Locust, Omna come in, drew him the land, gain him the life.
My goodness.
Yeah. So how much
Yeah.
is Omna for my buy?
Pick up some own ups.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not my colors, man.
Alright, so that is it for our February 1K series. This
Yep.
is the finals, and Kelvin Chu takes it
Yep.
undefeated
Yeah.
with a 4C Omnath Blade. So that's it. Once again, Esmond,
Mhm.
Sizensha.
Alright.
Thank you so much for watching. This is a monthly series,
Yep.
so if you want to check out the next month one, it will probably be Modern as well,
Yep.
because Modern is super popular here in
Yeah.
Singapore. And the qualifiers actually happening right now also, so we'll probably see a brand new, different 8 players
Yeah.
next month, and hopefully different decks.
Yeah, let's see the meta evolve. Man.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I'll be in the top 8 next
Maybe
time.
you'll see him, yes.
Yeah.
So that's all for now.
Storm can only dream.
We will
Okay.
see you all next time.
Okay,
Yeah, thanks
thanks.
for watching. Bye.
That was fun, man.
That was fun.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Yeah, that was good actually.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for relieving all our workload.
That's fine.